Hello guys, welcome all of you back with our database management system question sets discussion series. Today we are going to discuss question set number 37. So let's get started. So this is the description for question set number 37. In our first question it says, which of the users registered with the shop is living in Kurunegala? Create a view for this. Do not use the graphical method for that. As you can see, we have two methods to create a view. First one is a graphical method and the second one is using a query. When we use a query, first we need to define the database. After that, we can use the create or replace view command. After that, we can insert the view name. After that, we have to use as keyword and then insert the query. In here we have said select all from user table and then we have joined address table using user tables address id column and address tables address id column. Then we have joined city table using address tables city id column and city table city id column. After that, in here we have given the condition as city table city name equal to Kurunegala. So let's go and execute this. First, when we need to create a view using a graphical method, first we need to right click on the database name. After that, we can go into create new and then the view. In here at the name section, you can insert the name for this view and in here we can insert the query and then click on the save button. After that, it's going to create this view. After inserting the query, we can click on this run button and it's going to create our new view. So if we refresh our database and double click on it, as you can see in here we have our newly created view as users in Kurunegala. So let's go back. In our second question, it says update the query statement required to get user ID, first name, last name information in the view created above. So in order to update the view, we need to create the new view using the same view name. So it's going to be updated. First we have defined the database using use keyword and after that we have created the new view using the same name. So this new view is going to replace the previous one. After that we have used as keyword to insert the query and we have said select user ID first name column and last name column from user table. Then we have joined address table using user tables address id column and address tables address id column. Then we have joined city table using address tables city id column and city tables city id column. Then we have inserted the condition as city table city name must be equal to Kurunegala. So let's go and execute this in our database. So this is the data available in our view. So let's go and update this. After inserting the query, we can click on this run button and it's going to replace this previously created view. So let's refresh our database and let's go back into our users in Kurunegala view and let's look at the data. As you can see, data has been updated. So let's go back. In our third question, it says create a view to see all the GRN. Must include GRN ID, GRN date and provider name. It's not necessary to enter the detail of the item purchased here. Use the name of this view as GRN view. Do not use the graphical method to create this view. So first we need to define the database. After that we have to use create or replace keywords and then insert the view name. In here view name is grn view. Then we can use the as keyword and insert our query. And in here we have said select grn id column, grn date column, first name column and last name column from grn table. And then we have joined user table using user tables user id column and grn tables user id column. So let's go and execute this in our code. After inserting the query, let's click on this run button and it's going to create our new view. So In order to see it, we have to refresh our database and let's open the database. As you can see here, we have our newly created view as grn view. So let's go back. In our fourth question, it says the GRN view you created above includes the detail of all GRN purchased items and rearrange this view. In this view, it is sufficient to display GRN ID, GRN date, first name, last name, product name, quantity, unit price and selling price. Do not use the graphical method to create this view. So in order to update this, first we need to define the database. After that, we can use create or replace view commands with the same view name we used previously. So we have to use view name as grn view. Then we can use as keyword and insert our query. In here we have said select grn id column, grn date column, first name column, last name column, quantity column, unit price column, selling price column from grn table, and then we have joined user table using user tables user id column and grn tables user id column. Then we have joined grn item table using grn item tables grn id column and grn tables grn id column. After that, we have joined product table using product tables product id column and grn item tables product id column. So let's go and execute this and update our view. After inserting the query, we can click on this run button. It's going to replace our previously created view. So let's refresh this database. Let's open our database again. As you can see here, we have our grn view updated view. So if we open this view, you can see here we have our selected data. So let's go back. So guys, that's all for today. In our next video, let's discuss question set number 38. Until then, have a nice day. Thank you.